live. What's happening, y'all? Welcome. This is the Creatia Conversation for Wednesday, January
Yes, today is
25th,
Wednesday.
2023. I am your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka DHNIC. And I am joined once again today by my co-host Mara the Shark Watkins. How are you today, Mara?
I'm blind right now. just
You are
discovered where my just discovered where my glasses were.
and where are they?
Not on my face.
Well, we see that we can look at you and see, but we can't see is where they actually are.
Under my desk. That's
Good luck with
why I
that.
look that's why I look so confused.
Oh, okay.
When we started. I was like, oh shit, I don't have my eyeballs on.
Yeah, it's good when you can see. Should probably remedy that and put those on.
Waha, I'm back.
Magic. It's like
You know,
magic. But anyway, Mara, other than not being able to see until just now, how are you?
because
What you been
now I
up
can
to?
see. Uh Not much. I'm on vacation from work now for the week.
You on vacation for a whole week? That's nice.
Well, 5 days, but yeah.
Okay, close enough. A work
Oh,
week.
full work week. So
That's good. That's good. What else been up? What you been watching? What you been playing? We haven't talked about this for a while.
we
It's been about a
haven't.
week.
Yeah, so many things have changed. Not really. Um, I finally started The Crown season 5 yesterday, so
Mm-hmm.
I've seen now the next time jump that they have taken, where Diana and Charles are older. So Elizabeth is also older, played by fuck, what's her name? Lady who played Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter. God, Imelda Staunton. So now she's Queen Elizabeth. So now we're getting the older queen.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see how this is going to cover um, that time period, because I believe it's follow. I'm trying to remember when it's what time period. It's like, I think it's up to Diana's death. So
Bonnie says, shout out to the visually impaired.
yeah, to the blindies up in here.
Hey,
Um,
hey.
oh yeah, so it focuses from 91 to 97, and
Okay.
hell yeah, birthday shenanigans. Um, so up to 97. So I'm excited to see how they're going, to see how Netflix is going to portray the things that that unfolded when I was actually a thought and a person.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
Interesting.
playing, I've been playing. I'm still playing The Sims. I had a busy work week, so I haven't played in the last couple of days. But I plan on using my free time to play, and I haven't been playing anything else because I'm waiting for Hogwarts Legacy to come out. So saving my
Well,
dexterity
let
for
me
that.
let me just point out, if you have a PS5 by then, cool. If not, you gotta wait a little longer. The PS4 version comes out later,
When does the Switch version come out?
even later than that.
So I will be saving my dexterity for a while.
Yeah, I think the Switch version comes out in May. Hold on, I gotta look. Say for Switch. Hold on. Because I remember seeing that they like scattered the release dates. Hold on. Come on, open up. All right, so staggered release schedule. Okay, so PC, PlayStation, Xbox consoles on the same day. Switch coming later. However, this has now been confirmed. So PC, PS5, and
Switch
Xbox
is in
Series X.
July.
Yeah,
The
launch in
Switch is in
February.
July.
Yeah, and then the
PS4
PS4 in
is in
April,
April.
and then yeah, Switch is in July. So yeah. So if you're waiting on Switch, you're gonna be waiting for real, or
I'm
you
gonna be
can.
waiting till Luna's birthday. This is gonna turn into a gift for her. I'll never see my Switch again.
Shame, shame, shame.
Mm. Well, that means someone should give me a PS5 for my birthday.
Someone should.
Someone should.
But
Not
anyway,
looking at you specifically.
oh, I know you not, cause I don't know who you could be looking at over here. I'm lucky I got the one I have.
Looking vastly just into the internet. Someone.
She said she'll trade feet pics for a PS5.
Yes.
She's not denying. See.
With enough advance notice so I can get a pedicure. Yes.
What if they like the undone toes? Like
Well,
you don't know what they prefer.
well, then specify that in the comments. So
Oh man, but yeah, me, nothing new. Well, kind of new. We mentioned it last week, but Legend of Vox Machina started on Friday, so
mm,
watch those episodes. That was fun. Um, they're back. It follows their D&D campaign. So we're at the part where they were facing the Chroma Conclave, which is pretty cool. I love the dragons, and this season is going to bring the dragons, so I'm down with that. Um, Nothing else new as far as what I'm watching. As far as what I'm playing, though, do you remember last year's game was coming out? I believe it came out in like August. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
kinda.
Yes, it was modeled after the old arcade games and all that kind of stuff. So when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I want to get my hands on that. Well, now apparently, if you have Netflix, you can get it on mobile. And so I downloaded it on mobile, played a little bit of it the other day before I started doing something else. But I'm like, okay, I just wanted to see how it was going to work because, usually those types of things don't translate well to mobile. But the way they have the button things and everything set up on this one, and it actually works great with this phone, just because this one's a little bit longer than the typical phone. So, like the actual buttons sit outside of, well, somewhat outside of the main screen of the game. So it's not interfering
Mm.
with things as you're playing. It's cool though. I'm still not sure how the multiplayer would work because this is the kind of game that works better when you're playing with friends. Um, but but from what I've seen, it works well, no issues. So yeah, I'll see if there's anything more. I'll probably get into it a little bit later on tonight or tomorrow, and if so, I'll let all y'all know to hop on and play with me because
Do it.
you know, fun stuff.
For all of the sponsors that want to sponsor anyone, Mars looking for a gift of a PS5. Birthday's on Friday, just in case. DM me for address of shipping.
Yeah. For real though. Get her that PS5. She can hang out with the cool kids.
I feel like I would be on. I feel like I would play online more if I had a PlayStation 5 and a reliable internet service. But um, looking at Spectrum. Um,
Fucking Spectrum.
but yeah, I'd probably do a little bit more gaming if I had the hardware to suffice.
I'm not gonna tell myself that lie or tell anybody else that lie. I don't like gaming online with people. It's just not my thing. Um, you know what? And that actually might depend on the game. Now that I think about it, because like there's certain things where I might play online, but shooters, no. Um, I did
I feel
GTA for a while, but I got over it quickly. I tried Red Dead for a while, got over it quickly.
Oh, what was it? I did it. Grand Theft Auto Online intimidates the hell out of me because it's honestly like you just be walking down the street, minding your own business, and then someone just sees you and then they just kill you. And I
Yeah,
was like,
they could.
I'm
Yeah.
not even doing a mission. I'm literally not doing a mission. I'm walking into my apartment. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It seems like most of the time that doesn't really happen anymore. You might get one or two people in the server that do that now. It doesn't happen as much as it used to, though. They've
Okay.
got things in place now to dissuade people from doing that. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Like I go on Red Dead sometimes just to see, and I end up just riding around on the horse for a while, and I'm like, yeah, I'm over it now. Go back.
No, I get it.
But yeah, that's all that's really new for me as far as things I'm watching, things I'm playing. Can't think of anything
I guess,
else.
yeah.
I mean, there's The Last of Us, but we talked about that on Monday.
I talked about the
Yeah, that's
Sims
about it.
update last week. I'm still waiting for it. I don't know how many months it's going to take for them to release this update.
Mm. Think we gonna get a Sims 5 anytime soon, or they just gonna?
No, they're just going to keep beating us down and raping our wallet with these expansion packs and stuff and game packs and fucking kits. And
And that's one of those things for me too. It's just like if I were to jump into The Sims again now, there's too much for me to try to catch up with for me to really enjoy it, knowing all this stuff is out there. I'm not playing The Sims again until Sims 5 comes out. Like that's just kind of how
well,
my
I
brain is
would
working now. So
I would at
yeah,
least give you my login. You could have all the. You could just. I wouldn't gatekeep my. Since I have all of them except for, what is it? Trippy Batu? Yeah, the Star Wars pack that they did. I could
yeah.
not, and so and some of the
I
kits I
mean,
don't have, but yeah,
next time you're playing, you can stream it. I'm just saying. You know,
I know, I know. Hardware.
we have the means. You know, use use this and you can stream it. You know, it's a thing. Just saying. See,
Come on
see,
down, Amani.
people are interested, so you got to stream it so people can see.
I have to make like a. Ooh, yes,
You have to make a
we
ooh
could.
yes, yeah.
Yes,
Make
we
lots
could.
of ooh yeses. I don't even know what a ooh yes is, but make those.
Ooh, yes.
Anyway,
Ooh,
Mar. Speaking of that, we got some news here, folks. Um,
I love that
it
I was able to do
is,
that.
huh?
I love that I was able to do that. That was such a great transition. It
We
wasn't
do
even
have
planned,
some
but that
news
was
here.
great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, co-creator of Rick and Morty and voice of Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland, um, he is no longer a part of the Rick and Morty franchise. He has been released by Adult Swim. He's also been they've severed ties with him on the game studio that he was a part of that made why am I forgetting the name of the game now?
Pocket Mortys,
No, 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 no.
um,
It was new. It just came out.
Squanch games.
Yes. What the fuck is the game called?
I'm getting closer.
Oh my god, why can't I remember this?
I know. I'm not finding it.
The fuck is the name of that game? Hold on. This is driving me nuts. Why can't I remember this?
Let's find out. High on Life.
Yes.
Silver saves the universe.
Yes, High on Life. That's the one. God damn. Whew.
One of us was gonna get it at some point.
Yeah, that's that end of that. Solar Opposites, he's gone from there too, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Koala Man. Uh, yeah,
But yeah,
all that.
because of the domestic abuse charges. I've been seeing some different stuff out there, and people have been like they're on both sides. Like, okay, good, he shouldn't be there anyway. But they're like, oh, it's only what if he's proven not guilty? Blah 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 blah. I want them like, yo, keep in mind, these allegations go back to 2020. It's just now that he's actually being charged. That's the thing, It's like, yo, you got to go now. Like he was able to stick around from 2020 all the way till now with these allegations
Yeah,
out there. So
they've already
like,
given him the that time.
Yeah. And they've already like had time to like really think this through. It wasn't a split decision kind of thing. It's just like, yo, yeah, he's got to go.
Hey ho, you gotta go.
Yeah, yeah. So
I wonder how they're gonna sound now in the following season.
yeah, we'll see. Because yeah, we got different stuff happening. Because they're still doing Rick and Morty, so it's still happening. I imagine
We're
Solar
still
Opposites is
getting our
still happening.
we're still getting our 10 seasons.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how that. I wonder how that works too. Because I imagine he still, gets to keep that money. But
Probably like after this, that's it. If he goes to
yeah,
jail, it don't really matter, right?
right. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
he
mean
does a
it
lot.
sucks.
He's like, he's Rick, he's Morty, he's like, he was Mr. Meeseeks, he was Mr. Poopy Butthole. He did a lot of voices, and he did a lot of voices on Solar Opposites too. So it'll be
Who's he
interesting
in
to
Solar
see.
Opposites?
Hmm?
I was gonna ask who was he in Solar Opposites, but I already found it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of them.
Corvo.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's that. What
But
else we got here?
we'll still get our seasons. I just me, I'm just gonna be like, how's the voice gonna sound? Because now we're already married to how they sound. So
We're in there. So we got to see what happens.
yep.
But yeah, season 7 is still being developed right now. So we got that one, and then 8, 9, and 10 still. So we'll see what happens.
That
It's
means
not canceled.
they gotta hit it out the park then with
Yeah.
this season to keep people.
Speaking of things getting canceled, though, next story. Netflix's new co-CEOs had a little question Q&A kind of thing happening where they were, answering a lot of frequently asked questions. I really only bring this up because most of it is a whole lot of nothing, but there is something that people are getting a little upset about. There are certain comments that this gentleman made where he stated, "We have never canceled a successful series. People are
Um,
and people are upset." Hold on.
bitch, do not be out here saying those kind of lies.
Okay, okay. So you're one of the people who's bothered by this. So you tell me what successful series they canceled,
Oh,
and then tell me how you define success.
give me a minute. It's like I go like they irk me with the ones that they cancel and then they don't give it an ending. That's where my problem lies. Like they'll be doing great and then they'll be like, no. But I'll tell you what I define as successful. I like it.
Well, that doesn't matter to them. So
Unfortunately, it should, but I'm looking at the wrong thing. And we're talking basically the original series, right?
huh?
Their original shows, right?
They said, here's the exact quote. "We have never canceled a successful show. A lot of these shows were well intended, but talk to a very small audience on a very big budget. The key to it is you have to be able to talk to a small audience on a small budget and a large audience on a larger budget. If you do that, you can do that forever. If you do that well, you can do that forever."
Okay.
So he's talking in terms of things that they pay for.
Mm-hmm. See, I would have argued about there was a list I once saw, and I would have like where they had mentioned that people were angry when they canceled Daredevil, and I was like, but I don't really think that was Netflix. I think that was more
That was
Disney and
more of a Disney
Marvel's.
thing. Yeah, that's a Disney
Yeah,
thing. That's
I was just like,
Amani says Warrior Nun. Again, I think that's a smaller audience though. We like that show, but do enough people like that show to justify the budget behind it? And that's what he's talking about. I understand you being upset that one of your favorite shows isn't coming back, but to be upset about his comments here is where I'm like, I mean, he's not wrong. If it was getting them what they wanted from it, as far as viewership and everything, in comparison to the budget, they'd have kept it around. It's in their best interest to do that.
Okay. I found the one that had made me mad because I was just like, why can't I remember it right now?
Okay.
Santa Clarita Diet.
I guess.
What?
That was one. The first season, loved it. Second season, I was like, I mean, this is fine. It's just like it was one of those like, do I really need another one? I wasn't as upset that it didn't come back. It was one of those things like I would have liked to have another season, but as far as being like, oh, why didn't it come? Yeah.
They needed to end it properly. I didn't even realize Tuca and Birdie was canceled, but I'd never seen that. So,
Blockbuster is another one where I was just like, when that show started and I was watching, I'm like, this ain't coming back another season. Like the whole time I'm watching this, I knew it wasn't getting another season. For one, I don't think enough people were going to be watching and paying attention to it. And two, it was okay, but it wasn't that funny. Mighty said she loved that show too. I imagine she's talking about Santa Clarita Diet.
mm-hmm.
Knowing her,
I mean, it just had like,
she would love that show.
And then the other one I was sad that left was the Patriot Act with Hassan Minaj.
Yeah, but that could only go for so long too, because he's gonna demand more money as he keeps going, and it starts to get more expensive. And budget versus production, it's just one of those things. I get it. You want more. I enjoy Hassan Minaj. I do.
He's standing on a green screen platform.
Yeah. But a big part of the budget is paying your talent.
I didn't start Resident Evil, but I actually heard mixed reviews about that one.
Resident Evil, I feel like would have been received a lot better if they hadn't called it Resident Evil. Because it could have been another kind of zombie show with an outbreak and all that kind of shit without calling it Resident Evil, and it probably would have done better. Because people are comparing it to the games and everything, and that's the problem that people are having is that this isn't like the game and this isn't like the game. But if you had called it something else, then people would probably seen the similarities to that in Resident Evil, but it wouldn't have been as bad on that. But I did like Resident Evil. That was Lance Reddick is fucking awesome in everything he does, though. So it's just, you know who Lance Reddick is, right?
No.
Okay, you got to.
You know what's crazy? I forgot Jamie Foxx had that show called Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. Yeah. And I thought that was way more recent than it actually was.
When did it come out?
2021.
Okay, yeah, that's about where I thought it was.
And it was canceled in 2021.
Yeah, it got one season, and that was another one that I watched, and I was just like, this ain't getting another season. It's one of those I watched it all the way through. I'm surprised the Upshaws is still around.
I didn't realize how many of those little sitcoms they had in 2021. I felt like those were just last year. But that also shows me how long 2022 felt to drag on and then rapidly speed up.
Yeah, the Upshaws is one that's like they have another season coming, but I'm surprised as many people watch that as it does too, because it's just like it's fine. It's not one that I go out of my way to watch, but
I can't believe I missed something called Cooking with Paris. That sounds hysterical.
I don't even know what the Midnight Gospel is.
Isn't that a cartoon? I think that's the animated show. And they also canceled Raising Dion, but I didn't start that, so
I haven't seen it either. Yeah, which
I heard
because enough people are watching it.
Yeah, like I heard good things about it. I just had so many other things to watch that I was like, I can't.
And that's a lot of the problem that's happening now too. Is just there's so much content out there to consume. Everybody's got a streaming service now, so you're watching stuff on different things all the time. It's hard to keep up with everything.
Oh yeah, the Midnight Gospel was some animated show, but it was kind of weird. It like I couldn't even really describe it to you. It's like what to compare it to.
Space Force, yeah, the cast probably got expensive on Space Force. I don't even know who was. Paris Hilton?
Paris, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I can't believe I missed something called Cooking with Paris. And I was just like, that's hysterical.
Yeah, that is odd that she has a cooking show. I don't know why.
Well,
That's
it
a
only
thing.
got one season, so
Justified.
I just well, it's even funnier. She just became a mom like a couple of days ago.
Oh, really? She popping out
Yeah,
babies now?
she had her and her husband had a little boy via surrogacy.
Oh, so she didn't pop out a baby. Got it.
No,
She put her egg in somebody else and they popped out a baby. Gotcha.
yeah.
Hey, get the kids how you get the kids if you want kids.
Oh, they canceled The Bastard Son and the Devil Himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they canceled in December. Damn, I was gonna start that.
That's one of those shows where it's just like it was another one where I enjoyed it, but I'm like, I haven't seen enough people really talk about this, so I doubt it's really hidden with a lot of people. So if it doesn't come back, wouldn't surprise me either. But
Oh,
my thing
Inside
is,
Job was also canceled.
yeah, I heard about that. That's the animated one, right?
Yeah, Dead
Yeah,
End Paranormal Park.
yeah.
Wow, Uncoupled is already canceled. That's the one with Neil Patrick Harris.
I don't remember that one.
It just came out.
Uh, I don't know. So there's a lot of things get
Yeah,
canceled on Netflix, but they also put out a lot of stuff. So it's just like
yeah.
you're focusing on all the things that got canceled, but you forget they put out a lot of content on, on Netflix. So it's just
They
everything
keeping
can't
shit
stick
like The
around.
Circle.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you on that one, but it's probably cheap because they don't have to pay anybody.
Yeah, true.
They pay for that building and they pay for them little screens that they use, and then the crew. Like that's it. And the crew is probably minimal because they just use camera setups in each room. They don't even have actual camera people in the rooms and shit. It's cheap.
This is true.
That's the thing with reality TV. A lot of times they got a lot of reality shows on Netflix now, and a lot of them are coming back because they're cheap.
Yeah, I didn't realize MTV had brought back Cribs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting. I know
hysterical.
there's a lot of like house renovation shows and different stuff like that on Netflix too. Like it's one with old girl from Peacemaker, Amanda Waller's daughter. The fuck is her name?
In real life?
I mean, Amanda Waller's not a real person, so not in real
No,
life.
I thought you were just referring to the person.
She plays Amanda Waller's daughter. The fuck is her name?
Leota.
Hmm.
Leota?
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Yep.
But
Danielle. What is all these names?
I don't know who Danielle is. Is that her name on the show?
I don't know. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I just Google
Danielle
searched.
Brooks.
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, that's her name. Danielle Brooks is the actress's name.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Shorty from Orange is the New Black, I believe.
Sure. Never watched it, but actually no. I watched the first few episodes of it when it first came out, and I was nah, and didn't go back. But yeah, I remember her from Peacemaker, and then
It was
Instant
good
Dream
for a
Home was the
while.
name of the show on Netflix. So they renovate these people's houses to because they can't afford to do it themselves, and they make it all look awesome and all that kind of stuff. I remember one particular episode they did these little stone steps on the grass as a path, and didn't finish all the stone steps. Like they only did like part of the way, and the rest was grass. I'm like, why'd you even bother? There was a lot of that happening. There was a lot of questions I had, but anyway, that's enough about Netflix. We talked about that for a long time.
There's so much shit on Netflix to talk about.
Let's see what else we got here. You dropped something
And
in here.
they announced the Oscar nominations for 2023.
And before we get into that, speaking of the Oscars, you ever seen someone or heard someone give an Oscar-worthy performance in the bedroom because they wasn't really getting what they needed?
Have I ever heard it?
Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever seen it? Have you ever experienced it yourself? Have you ever had to give an Oscar-worthy performance in the bedroom because somebody was not doing what they needed to do?
Probably.
Well, we have a solution. It is mysensualsecrets.com, people. So mysensualsecrets.com boasts one of the largest catalogs on the web across all the varying levels of adult toy categories, with toys for him, for her, and for both. The product line is extensive compared to other competitors in the sexual wellness industry. Orders ship within 24 hours, so customers are always satisfied with both the product and quality. MySensualSecrets.com has top-rated reviews, exceptional customer service. So go to sensual.creationworld.com to receive 10% off your order today. That is sensual.creationworld.com to receive 10% off today. Again, I will tell you this every day, folks. Toys are your friend, fellas. They are your friend. They are not the enemy. They only elevate what you already do.
Bang, bang.
Exactly. Bang, bang, buzz, buzz. Anyway, the Oscars.
Yes. They're here. The nominations are out. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once got quite
A lot.
They got
everything.
They got 11 nominations, like Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, I think even supporting character.
Supporting character or supporting actor?
Yeah, supporting actor.
Oh, okay. I'm like, when did that happen? There's a supporting character?
Look, I don't know. They keep I remember wasn't there like a year that they weren't doing actress or actor? They did them all together or something like that.
There was a weird thing they did with that. I think that was them. No, I think it was
or MTV. One of the awards.
Somebody did them, or somebody was announcing them at the same time. I don't think they combined the actual awards, but somebody this year actually announced them both at the same time. And I don't remember who it was because I don't watch award shows like that because they're boring. Yeah, but you were saying Best Supporting Actor. Yeah, Ke Huy Quan was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And it's a Best Supporting Actress also. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, Stephanie Hsu.
Who else? Elvis got quite a few awards as well.
Haven't seen it and don't plan on it.
I'll eventually watch it. I've heard that it's a good movie. So one of these days. Who else? I hadn't seen some of the other movies like Tar, Blonde. What are the other ones that are nominated for Film of the Year? Or Best Picture? I hadn't seen Top Gun because Tom Cruise is kind of a weird guy. And I haven't watched any
of the
others.
You haven't seen Top Gun because Tom Cruise is a weird guy. Okay. Here's a little hint for you. Most of these actors and actresses are weird. They're weird people. I know.
I feel like I don't like that he's outwardly weird. It makes me unsettled. It's unpredictable in that manner.
If you say so.
Avatar was nominated, and God, I kind of hope that does not win so that they do not continue making.
I mean, they've already greenlit another one anyway, so it's.
I
I
know. I
think.
think
I
they've
think
written
we're.
up to four.
Yeah, but to say, yeah, they've guaranteed 4 movies already, so it's just we're getting those. It's happening. I still haven't seen The Way of Water, so it's just
Me neither.
it's one of those
And
things.
I
I'll get to it
only
eventually.
yeah, like Luna will eventually wear me down to see it. Like I know she will. So what else? I haven't seen. Yeah, a lot of these movies I have not seen. Um, All Quiet on the Western Front was another one I think that had quite a few nominations.
Yeah, I see that a few
Um,
times on here.
and then I saw that Colin Farrell was nominated, and I thought it was actually for the Batman, and then I was like, oh, it's for a different movie I've never heard of.
Best original song. We saw "Lift Me Up," Rihanna from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
She just
Uh,
better. Best costume design was Black Panther's on there.
yeah,
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
yeah,
Elvis was
but
on there.
I'm looking at these, original songs, and I've heard a couple of these. My thing is, "Lift Me Up," y'all. Like, "Lift Me Up" inspires tears. All right, like.
Luna sings that shit with her whole chest when it comes on. That is honest to God her favorite Rihanna song.
Really?
Yes. She don't know Umbrella Rihanna. She don't know Hey Mr. DJ Rihanna. She
she don't
knows
she don't know SOS, huh? She don't.
yeah, she don't know Rude Boy. She knows Lift Me Up Rihanna.
And it's funny because I'm picturing it in my head. I see her doing that shit.
She knows Rihanna the mother. The underwear lady.
Yeah, she knows the Savage Fenty Rihanna. She don't know. She don't know S&M. She don't know I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. She don't know
Right?
bitch better have my money. Okay, I got
She
you.
don't know Rehab Rihanna.
Oh man, these kids.
You know what's even funnier? I don't think she has any idea who Chris Brown is either. And
Sometimes it's for the
I
best.
strive to keep it that
Yeah,
way.
sometimes it's for the best.
It's for the better. Like, oh man.
Like I'm thinking back on like Chris Brown songs that I'm like I really like that song and I want to hear that song right now. And the only one is the one with T-Pain, "Kiss Kiss." That's the only like Chris Brown song I can think of in my head where I'm just like, I like a Chris Brown song. The rest of them,
I
I'm just
love
like, I wouldn't miss it.
I love when randomly on Twitter the video of him from his video Yo, Excuse Me Miss, where
Mm-hmm.
he's dancing like
Just dancing
randomly
on in front of people.
and they're taking the music out. I love when that video circulates back around the internet because it's just like, bro, why are you doing this in a yard right now?
Yeah, like you just out and just started dancing in front of somebody like that. That's so weird.
It's such a weird way to holler at someone. Like, bro, I would be scared. I would be scared.
You can't do that if you're not Michael Jackson. All right, like that was a different situation. It worked one time. Like we
And
can't
only
do
for
this
him.
over and over again.
And then to kind of wrap around with the wrap up with the Oscars. Best animated features is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, um, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, The
Here's
Sea
the thing. I'm
Beast,
look.
and Turning Red.
Yeah, I looked at these and I'm like, I've seen Turning Red,
Yes,
and that's it on this list. I'm like, huh? Have I
I
not
think.
seen a lot of animated movies this year? It must be what I did. But then I'm like, no, I think I saw some. I saw Sonic.
Um, I wanted to see Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. I just never got to catch it when it was released.
Mm-hmm.
Puss in Boots literally just came out like 3 weeks ago. But Luna saw it and I got such raving reviews about it. So
Okay.
I think she saw the Sea Beast and I think she liked that one too. So this is how I'm rating these movies.
Does the kid like it?
Um,
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
got you.
it wasn't successful because the kid likes it. Yes. I saw Turning Red and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Great movie.
So in my eyes, I was like, Turning Red should win.
Hmm. Pinocchio. It's one of those. I kept saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this," and I never did.
That was the better one, right?
I
I
don't know.
think so. Well, because remember, Pinocchio came out twice this past year. Like
I didn't
Disney
see
did
either
it.
one of them.
I know Disney did one, and then I think, and then the other one is Guillermo del Toro's that he did for Netflix. I believe, if I remember properly, Netflix's Guillermo del Toro's was the better one
I
from
don't know.
from my friends who have watched
Oh,
both
okay.
of
I'm
them.
about to say I haven't seen it either of them, so I can't really tell you.
Yeah, one was kind of like a regurgit. I think I was told that the one from Disney was kind of like a regurgitation of the original cartoon movie that
Well, that's
Disney
all their
had done.
remakes. So
Well, I mean, like they like, but usually when you do a remake, they kind of add something else in there. Like it was, I was told it was like it was pretty much the same thing, but it wasn't like there was nothing special added to it, which
if
is
it
kind
ain't
of like
broke, don't fix it.
what, right? Like why did we do this then?
For a new audience, I
Hmm.
get it, but it's yeah, I can
Yeah,
see why it would bother some people. It just doesn't bother me because it's just like
yeah,
that doesn't stop the other one from existing. So
true.
I can still go back and watch it. Like it's like with the Lion King. It's just like yeah, it was fine, but if given the choice, I'm gonna go back and watch the animated one with the Mufasa. I know, you know,
Oh hell yeah!
I want the one with my boy Jason singing. You know,
And then yep, but Glass Onion's also on here for best adapted screenplay. So
Hmm.
exciting.
Do any of these movies? No, Puss in Boots is a cat. Turning Red was the fox thing.
Uh, Red Panda.
Yes, Red Panda. Sorry, I apologize for not stating the correct animal. It's a red panda. There are no dogs, but you know, if you do have a dog, you should go to dog.com because dog.com is your online dog supplies, shopping, and information destination. Everything your dog needs from toys to treats and food is available, including collars and leashes. They even have outdoor gear and water safety gear for your furry friend. So go to dog.creationworld.com so you can receive up to 10% off your order today. That is dog.creationworld.com to receive up to 60% off. Take care of your little buddy, all right? Dog.com.
Lovely.
But yeah, none of those movies have a dog in it. They should. There should be a dog movie nominated, and it's not, and I'm disappointed.
Well, since we're on the topic of dogs, um, Superman and Lois's family have a dog, right?
I don't think so.
Didn't they?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember them having a dog.
I don't know. It's been so long since they've been on. I've
I
stopped.
mean, they had
I've,
crypto on Titans, but like,
no, I meant like on the show. I could have swore at some point they had a dog.
I don't remember them having a dog, Mar.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
I could be wrong, but my memory fails me often. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, Superman and Lois. Talk about it.
But speaking of them, they the third season should be coming at some point. Um
March, I think.
yeah, I mean CW keeps doing weird shit. Apparently now they're like a main hub to watch golf on as well. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. uh, they have casted a Walking Dead actor,
March
Michael
14th. Sorry.
Cudlitz. Thank you. Michael Cudlitz, who played
Cutlets.
Abraham. What?
Yeah, the redheaded dude.
Yeah, who played Abraham on The Walking Dead. He will be playing Lex Luthor in the next season of Superman and Lois
Yeah, that's
to
interesting.
give the show's New Earth a Lex of its own. Um, before they had John Cryer on Supergirl and in the Crisis
Fantastic
things.
Lex.
Yeah, he was a good one. He was a really good one. He embodied it. He embodied it well, better than other Lex Luthers. Looking at you, Jesse Eisenberg. Um, uh, but yeah, so he won't be on it anymore. But we're getting Abraham from The Walking Dead, so I think that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We get a little bit bigger Lex Luthor. So
Yeah, I am looking forward to that coming back though. We can talk about that on here because why not?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean it is one of the better shows.
it is. It is. Those of you who are listen to us back when we were on super flashy era of tomorrow, or what later became Creatia Comics, we talked about that pretty often. Because it was a weekly thing, and it was we mentioned it was one of the better ones that are still coming on.
hmm
Granted, that
Flash will
pool
be
was kind
ending
of
soon.
shallow, but what about
Yeah,
Flash?
it used to once be Flash. Used to be one of their better shows, and
Yeah,
unfortunately, now that is not the fact.
yeah, yeah.
And that is also coming back fairly
February.
soon.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
February.
like in like the next couple of weeks, I believe.
Yeah, season 9 of the
Um
Flash, February 8th.
I think it's yeah, I was gonna say it's like right before Valentine's Day or so. So
Mm-hmm.
that'll be happening soon. Uh, but then on top of like Mr. Cudlit's joining, I believe we watched this when we were doing Creatia Comics, or if we might have still been Super Flashy Arrow at the time. Who knows? When we announced that Jonathan Kent, or that actor,
Just recast.
Jordan Ellis was, yeah, he was being recast. So now we have Michael Bishop is playing the new Jonathan Kent. I have no idea who this kid is. He is from Disney, but like
Yeah,
I mean, like the later Disney, from some show called Spin. And yeah, I wonder if they will address that he looks different, or if they're just gonna act as if it's normal.
they're gonna add Vivid, man. You don't they might throw a little jab at the beginning, then from that point on, you don't say nothing else.
They gotta have him duke it out with Jordan in the first 5 minutes, so that Jordan beats his face so bad that it
Has to get
heals into a
reconstructed.
right. So
They can't make
it
him
has to
look exactly the same.
it heals into a completely different looking face, kind of like when they tried to recast Jennifer in Black Lightning, and they were just like, "JK, her cells came out just a little bit differently."
That was always so funny. And then they finally took it back at the end. They were like, "This is not working. We cannot pretend this is her. She don't even have the same
Yeah,
attitude or anything. It's just, yeah, she's a different person."
people who've had to have actual reconstructive surgery probably calling and saying, "This is offensive." But
I've said worse things.
true. But yeah, so I look forward to seeing this new Lex Luthor and seeing this new Jonathan.
Mm-hmm. There's a hold on. Let me see if I can find this picture I saw. They got side by side pictures of the two that are. Oh, come on. Just a second, folks. I'm pulling it up now. They're being difficult about letting me pull up this picture. Hold on. So now I got to cheat. And boom. There we go.
Did you find it? I found one.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, okay. We found pretty much the same photo.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. I mean,
He has a wider face, but it's okay.
yeah, that's about it. He's his face is bigger. That's all.
Yeah.
So you
But
might hear me make some jokes about him being having a big face, but that's about it.
yeah, like he just fell face forward, his face flattened out a bit.
Yeah. So at one point I might tell him to go sit his big face ass down somewhere or something like that, but that might And that's the thing, it's not even an especially big face. It's just bigger than the other face. So, you know.
Can they? I just hope they just give him an attitude adjustment.
I mean, when you have a different actor, it kind of does end up being a bit of a different feel on the character too, because it's not the same person, and the way he's going to do
Yeah,
things isn't going to be the same way. So it probably will be a bit of a shift.
and he has to and he also has to catch up on 2 seasons of this kid playing someone else, being played by someone else.
Right. All right. But yeah, so we got one more thing here. Super Bowl stuff, actually.
Yes, the Super Bowl's coming up in a couple of weeks. Is it? Wait, can I ask? Is the games actually starting at 1, or is just stuff starting at 1 o'clock?
Stuff is starting at 1 o'clock. I highly doubt the game itself
Okay.
is starting at 1 o'clock. It's usually later in
Okay.
the afternoon.
I had saw that's what I thought, and I was just like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, I haven't looked at the
Uh,
exact times, but yeah, it there's no way.
Kickoff is at 6:30.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Um,
like,
Eastern Standard Time.
I'm still
But
getting used to that shit.
yeah.
I'm used to
Uh,
everything happening an hour earlier, and it just feels like everything happens so late now.
um, but yes, if you are an Abbott Elementary fan, the
Or Moesha.
Cheryl Lee, huh? Or Moesha, yes. It's funny how much I forgotten that. Cheryl Lee Ralph will be singing Lift Every Voice and Sing before the game starts. I'm excited because I love how much bigger she has gotten, or how much she has come up in the last in the last couple of years, and I
Mm-hmm.
love to see it for her.
Yeah.
She deserves it. Oh, original Dream Girl. See, look how much I don't know. Thank you, Amani.
Yeah.
Um, I'm so happy. Like, she deserves all of it, and I love this for her.
Yeah.
Um,
She's singing Lift Every Voice and Sing, Black National Anthem. And that's one of the few songs that I hear that makes me want to pick up the saxophone again. Because it brings back
mm,
memories. Because there was a span of like a couple years where every year for some kind of function, somehow my mother found something for me to play this song on the saxophone at. It's just like every Black History Month, every year for I want to say 3 or 4 years straight.
Miss Every Voice and Sing makes me think of my grandmother.
Okay.
So I always hear her voice singing it when I hear it. She will always be a part of my original dreams. Amazing voice, amazing talent, beautiful person. Talking about Cheryl Lee Ralph. Love
Mm-hmm.
that. On top of that, country singer Chris Stapleton will be singing the actual national anthem, which is fitting.
I
And
don't know that
then
dude. So what does he sing? Does he
country.
message?
I don't
I
know.
mean, does he sing a song that I know though?
I have no idea. I just know the name.
Okay. I don't know a lot of country songs, so probably wouldn't know it if you told me. But there was a
Um,
time when I was a valet, and there were a lot of people who listened to country music in their cars as I was parking their car. So I may have heard a song or whatnot because
Tennessee whiskey.
that sounds familiar. But I might just be
Okay,
familiar with it with Tennessee whiskey. Period. So
there
it's
is that. And then they will have Grammy winner Babyface singing America the Beautiful.
mm-hmm.
Then, we will have the U.S. Navy conduct a flyover of the stadium. And then Oscar winner Troy Kotzer will perform the national anthem in ASL. And then Colin Denny, who is a member of the Navajo Nation in Arizona, will sign America the Beautiful, as the game will be held at State Farm Stadium, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Um, and then Justin Miles will sign Lift Every Voice and Sing, as well as at the halftime show. Oh, these will be happening while they're doing the performances. I was like, I don't understand. Are they just going to be silent and doing that on a
Oh no, they
screen?
do that with the song.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was all happening. And we still know that during the game, we will have the Rihanna concert. I can't wait to watch the game during the Rihanna concert.
The opening act and the post show for the Rihanna concert.
I hope Luna gets to learn some more old Rihanna on the Super Bowl.
And then she'll be upset if she doesn't do Lift Me Up.
Bro, I feel like she'll probably open with that.
If she like, there's I can't see her not doing that, but
Yeah, I feel like she'll open with that. Like she's gonna come up out of the stage as she's singing it, like as the opening note starts. Cause it makes sense. Lift me up. She'll probably get to like the first verse. And then she gonna go into la 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 and just keep going from there.
mm-hmm. She's gonna
She is the
pull out Shut Up
headliner
and
and the
Drive.
game is her opening act. Yes.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm also hoping we get some good commercials this year because I was a little disappointed with the commercials last year, but we'll see what we get this year.
Yeah, I know that we had yesterday talked about the whole Eminem situation, and I was reading up on that, and I think it's them trying to. I think it's a publicity thing. I don't think it's going to be permanent because everything I kept reading kept referring back to when Planters
I had
Nuts.
to process in my head what you were talking about. I'm like, what did Eminem do? And I was like, oh, you're talking about the Eminem's thing with them taking out the characters. And okay,
Oh, the
I got
candy.
you. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
them taking away them said they were not using the spokes candies anymore, and people were talking about how the Planters Nuts did that a couple years back, by having a funeral for Mr. Peanut and then introducing Baby Nut. So they're probably going to do something.
I've forgotten all about Baby Nut, and I'm
Well,
just
because they
like,
aged him up.
but I remember it happening, and I'm just
Hmm.
you saying Baby Nut, just like,
That's a very crazy statement to say, I will say.
yeah, Baby Nut.
Yeah, don't repeat it.
Repeat what? Baby Nut.
Yes.
There's a semen joke in here somewhere, and I can't think of it. I can't think of it yet. That's why I keep saying Baby Nut over and over again because I'm bothered that I can't come up with this semen joke. And
Because any semen joke will probably be very inappropriate.
I mean, that's kind of the nature of semen.
And I know.
But speaking of the Super Bowl, these players in the Super Bowl, they need a lot of energy. Performers need a lot of energy. And a great way to get energy is through Dubby. Because Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They also have no maltodextrin, those fillers. It's like, carb stuff and just used to fill things out. Those of you who
It's
don't know.
not good for you.
Yeah. I had to look that up when we first got this sponsorship here. But anyway, they don't use any artificial dyes. W contains vitamins, amino acids, and nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. The product is made in the USA and in FDA inspected facility that strictly adheres to GMP manufacturing guidelines. Has handpicked what they believe to be the 10 most critical ingredients for focus and concentration. W contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. W uses Neurofactor, a patented all natural coffee cherry extract to help fuel you. This ingredient is what gives W its laser focus and fast reflex effects. So that's great for these performers and great for these athletes in the Super Bowl, but it's also especially perfect for gamers. So if you're a gamer, you want some W.
W.
They disclose full ingredient amounts, and products will never contain fillers or artificial colors or dyes. So you know everything you're getting when you look at this packaging. No secrets, no cold words, nothing like that. W is also sugar-free, like I said, maltodextrin-free, and it's also keto-friendly. So go to w.creatiaworld.com and use Creatia, the code Creatia, to receive 10% off your order today. That's w.creatiaworld.com and use the code Creatia to receive 10% off.
Woo.
Yeah. Anything else with the Super Bowl though?
Nope, can't wait. I hope I get off work early enough.
Yeah. Speaking of big events, the Royal Rumble is this weekend.
Hey.
It's my favorite wrestling event of the year, so I'll be checking that out. But then we got WrestleMania in a couple months, so there'll be that. Probably, set up our annual Creation World Zoom call so we can hang out and watch it all together if we want.
Yeah.
So we'll I'll probably do that. But yeah, I think that's it for today. You got any more news or anything?
Nah. That's it for today.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. Those of you who are watching live and joining us for lunch. If you're not watching live, you can do that very easily. You can just go to twitch.tv/Creation World. That's where we're live every day, lunchtime. Check us out. 1 o'clock.
Monday to
12,
Friday.
Yep. 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central, Monday through Friday. We're also live on YouTube at youtube.com/Creation World, where you can subscribe for free. Please subscribe. It helps a lot. Like it also.
Do it.
Hit that notification bell. All that stuff.
It doesn't take much to do it.
It doesn't. But if you do want to really support us financially, you can also subscribe on Twitch. If you do that, you can actually do it easily if you have Amazon. Because if you have Amazon, you got Amazon Prime, you got Prime Gaming. And with that, you can subscribe on Twitch for free. And that helps us out.
And there's so many cool things on Twitch game or on Prime Gaming.
Yeah, there's games on Prime Gaming. Like you can, you get free games. Who doesn't love free games? Unless you don't play games, then that's different. But you can just watch us and get all the extra perks of subscribing, like the special emotes and all that kind of stuff that you don't get if you're not a subscriber, because special emotes are fun. But also, if you're just listening or watching later, you can watch us on Pornhub at Pornhub/model/Creation World. We are the #1 news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub. So you can check us out there as well. If you also, a good way to support us financially is by going to Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Creation World. You go there for just $1, you get all the extra stuff we do. We got Return to Wrestling with myself and Matt. I don't know why I was blanking on the name of that damn show right then. I don't know.
I was like, was I supposed to say something?
No, I blanked. Yeah, Return to Wrestling with myself and Matt. We're watching old WCW stuff. He hates it. I love it. There's also Multiverse with myself and Mara the Shark Watkins. We're looking at, a lot of some older, some, not as old, but animated stuff in the comic book world. Right now, we're working our way through some DC stuff. I believe the next one is a Constantine movie, which is fun.
Yeah.
I have to look.
I'll just say that. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing. I know I put a lot of them in my queue for us to watch next, and I think that's the next one, but I'm not positive. But also, if you just want to get all the links to everything we do,
Wonder Woman. Oh, wait, no. Constantine, City of Demons.
Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, and Wonder Woman's after that. But yeah, you go to Linktree. All that stuff there, all the links for all the audio stuff, video stuff is all there. But if you really want to get to know us and really see what we're all about, you can go to creationworld.com. It's CREATAA world.com. That's, you get all the information, all the shows we do, and also all of us who are a part of Creation World. Learn more about us. What is our favorite drink? It's good to know. What's our Hogwarts house? All those things. Mara, what's your Hogwarts house? Tell the people.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, she's a Hufflepuff. The silly ones,
Also an Aquarius.
I believe that. Yeah, your astrological sign is there too. But yeah. Lots of things about us. Just get to know us there and get to know what we're all about here at Creation World. Slytherin here, by the way. And let's see. Also, Facebook.com/Creation World. Yeah, you know what? All of you in the chat right now, just go ahead and shout out your Hogwarts house. I know we did this a couple weeks ago, but do it again. What's your Hogwarts house, y'all? Just throw it in the chat. What else? Yeah, Facebook.com/Creation World. Go there, check out everything. But you can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at It's Creation World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. Let's see what else. Wrestling fans out there, you can go to Facebook.com/group/Mac and Raw for all your wrestling stuff. And that's the official Facebook page for our other podcast, Smacking It Raw, which is every Friday night, midnight, 11 o'clock Central. It's the Ward Matt Ritter, Vince Daddy Delgado. They are live every Friday night talking wrestling throughout for the whole week of wrestling. Great
And
times.
when House of Dragons season 2 comes back in like another year,
About to say,
we also have Facebook. We also have a group for Dem Dragons.
yes, facebook.com/group/Dem Dragons. If you want to talk about Dem Dragons, we can do that there too.
Yes. If you get news, if you find updates before we get to update you, if you find funny memes you think would make me hee ha, put it there.
Yeah. But I think that's it. Oh, well, you can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT. Mara, where can they find you?
Instagram and Twitter at Mardashark, MARADASHARK.
I think that's everything. It's a lot of shit. We'll catch y'all next time, which is tomorrow. That'd be you and Vince tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So it's a combination we've never had on here before. Mara the Shark Watkins and Vince Daddy Delgado tomorrow. Let's see how that turns out. It'll be fun.
Will it?
Seeing them interact for the first time. Yeah. On camera, live. I'll be watching. But yeah. We will catch y'all then. And since I'll probably talk to you then, but we won't be on camera again before then. Happy birthday to you. We're a little early, but happy early birthday to you, Mara. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, we out.
Bye.